Alright, so we got to really just the different scale stuff today. Um, like the action on the guitar. That's what we looked at, and your neck. I mean, it didn't look really bad. It's not like such a huge warp that's like, oh my god, it's terrible. It looked like it's just something slightly off on the side where the low E string is. So you may want to take it in to someone who works on guitars and have them look at it and see what they say. But the action definitely needed to be raised a bit, so this way you had that fret buzz stop. So if it's persistent, the fret buzz is still very prominent, just take a screwdriver like I did, just loosen the strings a little bit, and turn it a turn or two, and then retune it. Do both sides. I would say try and have them even as possible to start with, and just raise it up until it sounds good. But yes, unfortunately, it does raise action everywhere, so it does make it a little bit harder to push down in some places, but it's kind of a trade-off. Super low action will result in fret buzz sometimes. The higher the action, it might sound better, but you got that much more room. You have to push down on the string to get to the fretboard. But hey, that's something you're bound to learn about anyway, so may as well be today. Alright, well, I'll just run through the scale shapes that we did. So it's basically just filling in the pentatonics that you know. So like the first one is based off of the A minor pentatonic shape, the first one you did. And when we fill in the new notes, we have a full A minor scale, also known as the Aeolian mode. So the next one is based off of the C major pentatonic shape, or second pentatonic shape. So now we're going to get a bit more liberal with our fingers, because we have many more notes being used. So you have two names going on here. So if we start on the 7th fret that's marked, if we start here, go up and back, that is considered B Locrian, because B is our root note. As far as what Locrian means and what these mode names mean, we'll get to that later. But anyway, so it'll sound like this. Now I'm going to start on C with the same shape, and that'll be called a C major scale, or the Ionian mode. Next is D Dorian, and it's based off of the 3rd pentatonic scale shape. And now D Dorian. Next, based off of the 4th pentatonic shape, when we go up and down this next scale, it is considered E Phrygian when we start on the E note. Same thing in the lower octave. Back up to the higher position, starting on F is F Lydian. Same thing in the lower octave. I'm going to start that over again. And last we have G Mixolydian. And that's that. So we'll see you in 2 weeks when you get back, and we'll get back on the rhythm and get a bit more expansive with our bends. So now that we have 7 notes that we're working with, which you had there, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, now we have more places to play the bends. Because the pentatonic makes it very limiting on your choices, and so does the blues scale. Even with that extra note, there's still limiting areas in which we can really go nuts with these bends. So, just lots of learning, and there's still tons more to come. Alright, we'll see you when you get back.